President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has issued a stark message, resonating with the grim reality his country faces daily. He suggests US silence amid Russian attacks signals Moscow, encouraging further aggression. Zelensky's words aim to rally international support, framing the American posture as a factor in the conflict. The implications stretch far beyond the war. The world watches to see if these words will prompt a shift. Former US President Donald Trump has extended the EU trade deal deadline to July 9th, injecting fresh uncertainty into transatlantic economic relations. The reasons remain unclear, leaving businesses and policymakers to speculate. The stakes are high, with billions in trade at risk. Sergei and Tatiana Voronkov made a perilous decision to inform for Ukraine, driven by a conviction that transcended national loyalty. Their actions placed them in unimaginable danger, fully aware of the severe consequences. Their capture and trial highlight the risks faced by dissenters in Russia. Their story forces us to consider the nature of loyalty and patriotism. A high-stakes legal battle is now before the Supreme Court. Former city traders are accused of rigging crucial interest rates. They argue they were scapegoats for systemic issues. The case questions individual responsibility and financial crimes. The ruling could redefine accountability in the financial sector. In the Anglophone regions of Cameroon, a devastating and often overlooked conflict rages on, trapping millions of civilians in a terrifying limbo between separatist militias and government soldiers. The phrase "nowhere is safe" has become a grimly accurate description of daily life for many, as communities find themselves caught in the crossfire of a struggle rooted in historical grievances over language and governance. Villages are razed, schools and hospitals struggle to function, and the rule of law has all but collapsed in many areas. Separatist groups, seeking independence for what they call Ambazonia, engage in guerrilla warfare, while government forces respond with counterinsurgency operations that are often brutal and indiscriminate, according to human rights observers. The human cost of this protracted crisis is staggering. Hundreds of thousands have been displaced from their homes, becoming refugees in their own country or fleeing across borders. Fear is a constant companion as abductions, extrajudicial killings, and torture are reported with alarming frequency by both sides. Access for humanitarian aid organizations is severely restricted, exacerbating the suffering of a population desperately in need of food, shelter, and medical care. This is a conflict that rarely makes international headlines, yet its impact on ordinary Cameroonians is profound and heartbreaking. A stark example of how political violence can shatter lives and communities far from the global spotlight, leaving a population feeling abandoned and unheard. Recent Israeli strikes in Gaza have killed at least 30 Palestinians, including a rescue official and a journalist. These deaths highlight the dangers faced by those providing aid and reporting in conflict zones. The strikes often hit residential areas, worsening the humanitarian crisis. The loss of these individuals is a tragedy for their families and the community. Prime Minister Mark Carney has warned his parliamentary caucus of a very busy few weeks ahead. This signals intense political activity, contentious debates, and significant legislative pushes. The government is preparing for long hours and tough battles on the parliamentary floor. Key issues may include the economy, international agreements, and social issues. The coming weeks will test the government's ability to manage its agenda effectively.